Hornets are ready for an onside kick this time.
With how they've lined up, you haven't been able to tell what they're going to do yet tonight.
And this one, they sky kick it, going to be returnable at the 30. That is Newell. Newell looking for a seam across the 40 out to the 45-yard line. And that's where the Hornets will start their first possession of the second half.
All right, time to go back, get the momentum back on your side. That's all it is. Just another chance to shift. See if there's any adjustments defensively by Batesville. Maumelle kind of got to do what they wanted to do. They could run the ball and then just make adjustments whenever they added a guy to the box and throw it all over them. See what adjustments they come out with. See what changes they make to try and stop this offense that's been pretty potent in the first half.
Yeah, and important to respond here. I mean, this is an opportunity. Batesville came out, kind of tricked you with the onside, punched you in the mouth with a good drive. You got to respond here if you're Maumelle. And Bjork fumbled it. Ball's on the ground. Bjork's going to fall on it. So the Hornets will recover. And, boy, an ominous beginning to the second half for the Hornets right now.
Yeah, it's not what you like to see. Hopefully you can get it right. We've done well being behind the sticks all game. Hopefully we can keep it up.
Well, 2nd down and 12 is Worsham in running back. He'll be next to Bjork. Bjork gets it, and they'll give it to him. Worsham bounces down to the 45-yard line. Back to the original line of scrimmage. It'll be 3rd and 10.
Yeah, had a little read option there, and it was played really well by the edge defender there. He just kind of stayed his ground, made sure he could tackle either person, and ended up with the ball. The guy that made the tackle, I think maybe number 3, was getting a little mouthy toward the white hat. Told him that he needed to reel it back in before he got in trouble.
Now the Hornets will bring Bubba Johnson into the game. Nelson runs onto the field late for Batesville. They match stats, and Nelson's coming after him here. Bubba next to Bjork. Nelson coming. Bubba picks him up. Throws it to the left side. Got his man. Great catch by Newell. Oh, Newell stepped behind the first down. Now he's got the first down again as he crosses the 45 down to the 43-yard line. And that'll be an Acre Pharmacy first down for the Hornets.
Made a couple guys miss and was able to get about an extra yard, but made you hold your breath for just a second when he went back behind it.
As soon as he stepped backwards, I was like, no, don't do that.
I was waiting to see Nelson get some play on defense, but looked like they'll bring him in passing situations, but we had 2 guys on him. He didn't really have much of a say there in that play.
So Bjork now looking to his left. Frost makes the catch at the 45. Cuts inside. Nice move. Across the 40. Breaks a tackle at the 35. Another great move inside the 30. And Jonathan Frost. And, boy, what is 11 doing for Batesville?
No.
He just stopped playing.
And that's how you get really hurt in football. Okay, you get hurt on a couple hits, but you also get hurt when everybody else is playing and you just kind of pause. That's when you get rolled up. That's whenever a lot of leg injuries start to happen. So he got lucky there because he about got rolled up from behind whenever that pile came back towards him.
Yeah, Bo Baxter just stopped. I don't know, got banged up, obviously. That was interesting. So Bjork gets it, and he'll give it away to Bubba Johnson. Bubba Johnson up the middle, and he'll fall forward for a gain of 2 after the Acre Pharmacy first down on the last play.
And we started behind the sticks again with the 2nd down, but still making plays. And, our skill guys have been extremely efficient in making guys miss. One thing Batesville's got to be upset about defensively is how many missed tackles they've had. Because they've had us dead to rights a couple of times. We just make a guy miss, put our foot in the ground, and make a play.
So 3 receivers in this set. Bjork gets it. He'll give it. No, kept it. And Barham, he overthrew him. And sells on Andrew just a little bit.
Man, had great position on the inside there by Barham and just missed him a little bit. You're going to have a couple like that, but come back 3rd and 8, make the play this time.
You guys do us a favor, start sharing out the new stream link. We do apologize. Got a good number starting to grow again as we get our second half underway. Had to change things up once again, but I think we're good, at least for the next bit. Hopefully for the rest of the ball game. Bjork gets it. Andrew looking back, looks to his left. A little too much on it. That might be intercepted. It was. Batesville made a great play off the tip, and that's 11, Bo Brooks, who stopped playing earlier, makes an interception there and a turnover by the Hornets, and this ominous second half continues for Maumelle.
Yeah, going for the tunnel screen on 3rd and long, just sailed it again just a little bit. That's momentum is huge, especially in football, especially in high school football. And then Bjork, he's just going to have to reel it in. Coach Bertram's over the slot corner It's a really difficult position to play. You got to play the pass, you got to play the run. He's very efficient right now.
And looking, they'll fake the handoff. Greg trying to roll to his right side, looks to throw right into the hands of Elijah Newell. Newell picks it off at the 25, back the other way. 10, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Get him 6 as Elijah Newell scores the American Pie Pizza touchdown and dunks it over the goalpost. And that's going to be a penalty. Yeah, that's going to be a PI roofing flag on Elijah Newell.
Oh. There's that momentum swing, right? We said we need to get it back. Now Newell. Now we may get another one. Yeah. Okay, I couldn't tell if coach was mad at him. I think you'll take it, right? You had that. You had a couple of big bad plays that were really hurting you. Newell makes the play, gets the momentum back on your side. They'll take 15 yards. We'll see. I think you have the option to step it off on the extra point or the kickoff. We'll see. They're going to come and ask coach what he wants to do for Batesville. If I'm him, I'm putting it on the kickoff again, and I'm trying the onside kick. It worked last time.
Yep.
Worked well. Get better position, right? They're going to be returning it this time. They're not going to have an opportunity to onside kick it, but it's all about field position.
So let's see. Every one of them officials, they got their PI roofing. They got to work them PI roofing flag arms out with that one. Every single one just chucked it as soon as he dunked it.
I think I counted 8 flags, and we only even have 8 officials on the field at one time.
So Elijah, when you go back and you watch this broadcast, that dunk does not count for basketball season.
You still have 0 points on the year.
That's right. Shook work on his vertical a little bit. He needs about another inch. Now Andrew gets it. He's going to follow Bubba Johnson to the left side, and Andrew is going to call it, and it is good. The 2-point conversion is successful, and the Hornets extend their lead out to 34-13 with 5:51 to go here in the third quarter.
Yeah, we talked about it multiple times. Got to get that momentum back. That's a huge play by Newell and by the defense. Get it back. Now come back out there and try and do it again. And I expect to see the sky kick this time. But it's going to back them up again, so I don't know. Are they going to stick to what they were already planning on doing? Coming out of the half, what's going to happen here?
So big momentum turn. I think he may have solidified himself as our player, at least defensive player of the game, no doubt right now.
Yeah, he's been working on a pretty good defensive player of the game since the first snap. Man, it's crazy seeing a kickoff from the 25.
Yeah. A very large spider.
The web's been there the whole time. The spider just showed up.
It's hanging out up there. We do apologize if we're having some issues with the stream. If it doesn't clear itself up, I'll upload what we have later on this evening. And that ball's on the ground, going to be picked up. Now looking to run it to the other side is Henderson. Henderson's got some room off the broken play. There's a lot of speed across the 35, 30. Nice block, and going to be cut down at the 20-yard line. And a great return to try to turn that momentum back for the Pioneers. And a really late PI roofing penalty going to be thrown out. And I think this is going to be on Batesville, number 5, Camden Klein, and number 21 for the Hornets. Got tangled up towards the end of that play. I'm not sure who they're going to call this on, though.
And I think, Steve, we got the returners down, and I'm not sure what it is, but he didn't even try and get back up. Can't see a whole lot, but they got guys out there to him quick. I don't know how he landed on that, but
it was a heck of a collision right there on the sideline, and I don't know if maybe he got rolled up on the guy that got blocked. It was a guy that kind of got blocked into the end of that play, and I'm hoping maybe he didn't get rolled up in the knee or ankle area. At the same time, we've got a PI roofing penalty, several of them out on the field, and that looked like something going on between Klein and Tremont Tyler for the Hornets, as we'll take a look at our white hat and see what this call is.
Good.
Yeah, that's not a good thing there. Let's just hope this isn't as serious as it's looking. So as we continue to provide treatment to the injured player. actually got a look here. Is that good? Henderson is up. Oh, buddy, I tell you what, Tyler, I actually think this may be a head injury. If you look back at it, Henderson really hit his head hard on the turf at the end of that tackle and then never moved.
He looked unconscious.
Yeah, that's a scary hit for Henderson. Henderson is up. He's walking off the field under his own power. Definitely looks woozy, though. And
that's a telltale concussion right there, probably.
But good to see him up as you hear the Batesville fans giving him a round of applause. They have not taken his helmet from him yet, but they're going to take him directly down here to the trainer's table. They'll take a look at him. But, yeah, Henderson, that was a tough, scary-looking hit when he hit the ground.
Yeah, I'm thinking, hopefully it's nothing too – obviously it was serious. It looked like he did lose consciousness just from where we could see. It'll probably be a few weeks, but hopefully he can come back all right.
So Greg, he'll give it away to Nelson. Nelson trying to get to the left side. Good push by the Batesville offensive line this time. And a great job by Karsten Hilliard to get in there and make that tackle. Go back. We never want to see somebody get injured, but I want to say what a great job to our camera woman, Kristen. I got to give my wife credit, but great job by Kristen there on our camera because she had that one right on her sights. It was a great job. So unfortunate injury for Henderson as they continue to work on him over here on the sideline, and he may be getting sick right now. I don't really.
It's possible.
Yeah, it's what it looks like right now. So. I would assume we're going to see him probably leave the stadium here pretty soon.
Get him out of the lights at least.
Yeah, so Greg under center, and the Hornets jump off sides. So PI roofing penalty, and he's not going to be able to hide it.
No. Nope, you're going to see that one.
And that's Harris who jumped off. And Jalen Harris gets called for the PI roofing penalty, moves it from 2nd and 6 to 2nd and a yard for the Pioneers. So down to the 9-yard line. And they'll pitch this one out. Nelson makes the catch, cuts inside. Another move into the 5, down to the 3, maybe the 2-yard line. It'll be 1st and goal for the Pioneers after the Acre Pharmacy first down.
Couldn't tell, but it looked like they finally ran that pitch away from Newell, and it was a little bit more successful for them.
So 1st and goal here. There's Greg. They might have got the Hornets offsides again. Let's see what false start or offsides. Which one are they going to call?
It's got to be a false start.
They're pointing. They're going to back this up. I think you're right, Tyler. And it is false start. The PI roofing penalty will back up Batesville. Gave the Hornets a chance to substitute as Mason came into the game for the Hornets. And now they weren't set. That play, no.
One of the refs was coming in to stop. They had
substitution there, and I think that's what played into that. So still 1st and goal, but back at the 6-yard line. These are saying the 7, yeah, 7-yard line. Quickly into the ball, got a motion man, and they'll pitch it to Nelson, left side. Oh, what a play! Nelson did a good job to break it, but what a play in the backfield, as that's Timmons who got in there and made a play.
Timmons able to at least slow him up and again let the swarm get there to finish off the play, especially on a big guy like that. You got to have somebody in there to slow him down. Timmons wasn't afraid to put his head in there and trying to make a play. Came screaming down from his safety spot.
Jace Jeffrey, the 5'8 senior wide receiver, just checked into the game for Batesville. As they'll take that heavier package out. 46, Paulette still in at that H-back position with Nelson behind him. Gets it. He's going to fade into the corner. Fight for it. Out of bounds. It was a great attempt, but out of bounds was the receiver, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
I think Frost there on the cover. Man.
Is that Hilliard that got called for that?
8 was looking at the ref. I don't know if did he say something to the ref?
I'm not sure. Maybe they threw it at Nelson. It's an unsportsmanlike on Maumelle. That's going to be an automatic 1st down, so we're going to be down at the 3.5-yard line now. Half the distance. I don't know what Karsten said. I don't know if I'd have to go back and see a replay if maybe Karsten felt like he was held and then turned and said something to the official that got him in trouble, and that's one of those coaching moments that Coach Maupin's going to handle in film study.
Yeah, man, that's the only thing you can think of is he wasn't happy with the no call there. But, you had great coverage by Frost there. Was able to squeeze that fade out of bounds where the receiver didn't have a chance to come down with it.
So there is no is it an automatic? No, there's no automatic first down in high school.
No,
so.
no automatics in high school, yep.
So it'll still be 3rd down and goal.
So in reality, a 15-yarder there, or it's not too bad whenever you're inside the 10. Gets you a little bit closer, but no first downs.
So they got about 10 seconds here as the play clock running down. See if they get this off. They do snap it in time. They'll give it to Nelson. 2 touchdowns here in the second half.
We've seen 3 touchdowns in the third quarter, and there's still 4:20 left, and the clock's running for some reason on an extra point. I don't know what's going on.
Snap, good snap. And another good extra point. I don't know where they've been hiding that kicker at in the first. Good. And with 4:12 to go in our third quarter, it is now 34-20 Hornets.
Another tough possession for the defense. The defense has been putting, they've scored 2 touchdowns this half, but the defense has also been put in 2 poor.
That may be his nickname before this is all said and done. Another Acre Pharmacy first down, and that is the linebacker.
Baxter.
Yeah. Baxter, who's banged up back at the 15-yard line. He had the interception earlier.
He got a pretty good hit put on him. Wasn't anything cheap, wasn't anything illegal. It looks like it's just a cramp. Okay, I didn't think it looked like it was anything that could have really caused it, anything out of the ordinary.
Let's see our guy Band-Aid out there trying to assist.
And 45 for Batesville, too. Weston Jeffrey, he just jumped up. He was taking a knee. He's cramping, too, now.
Oh, yeah, he is. He's trying to work it out over here at the 40-yard line.
He is sitting on a knee, and he jumped up quick.
It's like he got shot in the back of the leg. Who did that, Coach?
Don't even try and go back down. It's just going to happen again.
Tyler, I'm not sure if I should be worried that our spider friend has disappeared again.
I just saw him over here. Or I saw one. He's just sitting right next to you. You just don't know it.
Hey, as long as he don't bite me, we'll be all right. Baxter's up, being helped off the field here, and try to get some fluids in him, help him get that cramp handled.
Unfortunately, any of the fluids you take in now ain't going to help you right now.
Surprisingly, this is the first time we've seen any of these issues so far, and not quite as humid, obviously, as it has been. Last Friday was just brutal. And boy, you think about that Salt Bowl. They got pretty fortunate. They ended up with a lightning delay last Saturday night because it's 107 degrees at one point on Saturday. And so we've already seen the Razorback game get moved up to noon tomorrow. So not quite the heat we were dealing with last weekend for sure. And Bjork fakes it. He'll give out to Newell. Newell makes the catch. Newell out to the 40-yard line. That's where he'll be. No, he's still on his feet and fell forward, but we got a PI roofing penalty on the turf.
Anticipate it's a hold or might have an illegal downfield. You don't see that called too often in high school, but with some of these plays that look like a run-pass option, you'll get it every once in a while in high school.
I want to say thanks to all the folks in our comment section. Sorry that I haven't been over there interacting with you guys tonight, but trying to fight through some of these technical issues and got us all.
Okay, going to call it off. Maybe it was a backwards pass. If they threw it backwards, it's a run, right? So there's no offense.